Hi, Jonathan Shrager here for Stretty News TV. I'm joined today by the one and only, well, not the one and only, but the second Bryan Robson, who's changed his name by Deepole, and his son Bradley. How are we doing, lads?
Yeah, I'm alright, thank you.
And Bryan?
Brilliant, thank you. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, first off, obviously, I've got to ask you about the name. So you changed it by Deepole. When was this?
I changed my name in '81. Man's a legend, isn't he? So I wanted Manchester United, but back in them days, there was a law that says you couldn't do it. So I had to pick a player, and it was Bryan Robson. And he was a legend at the time and still is. So that's what it was.
Right, okay. I mean, obviously, 81, I'm just trying to think, what was the exact year Robbo signed for United?
81. Yeah, he came from West Brom, 1.5 million, British record at the time. And, I mean, he was always a good player, wasn't even at West Brom, but he came to United and, yeah.
So you had faith immediately when he came that this would be the right man to have your name?
When Ron Atkinson said that he wanted to buy Bryan Robson, and he asked Bill Shankly's sort of advice, and he said, spend whatever it takes. I think Ron Atkinson knew anyway. He had him at West Brom. So we wanted him. Most fans wanted Bryan Robson, and proved to be a good buy, didn't it not?
Absolutely. I'm glad I didn't change my name to Marouane Fellaini at the start of the season. That's all I'm saying. Well, so what do we think about the game tonight then, lads? Go on, Bradley.
I think it was a brilliant game. We played a bit poor, but we won it, so that's what it means. Got 3 points.
Yeah, and it's been a difficult season, hasn't it, to endure this year, but, you know, hopefully onwards and upwards next year.
Yeah, we just hope we get a good manager in and win a cup, hopefully. Get us started with him and then get some new signings.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I think it's been difficult. Fans have stuck up for the club, as always. We've given them a good turnout tonight. They've given us a win. That's all you can ask for. Bit muted and that, but bit sad to see Vidic go, but he got the send-off he deserved. And now we move on, as Man United always do.
Absolutely, and no mention from Giggsy about, you know, that would be his last game. I was thinking when he brought himself on, is this he's bringing himself on for his last home game, but in the post-match speech he didn't mention it, so hopefully he'll be staying on.
Hopefully that he can get a coaching role somewhere. You know, he's got such an experience at the club, and we all like Giggsy, and I think there's a place for him somewhere, hopefully.
Absolutely, and who's been your favourite player then this season? It's been a difficult season to endure, but who's been the shining light? Adnan, probably one of them.
Yeah, it's got to be Adnan. So probably David De Gea kept us in most games. Brilliant saves. Obviously, Rooney's won the goal against West Ham. Really good. Yeah,
no, lovely to hear those memories again. And obviously the young lads tonight, you saw Lawrence and James Wilson. Wilson scored a couple of lovely goals. You know, the future's bright, hopefully.
I think Man United have always had faith in youth, and we've proved it again tonight. And hopefully we can move on and give this guy a go. He's looking pretty good. It was always going to be difficult. You know, it's how often do we have a last game of the season where we're not celebrating some sort of victory over something? And this season's always going to be difficult, especially last game of the season. There's nothing to play for. But the youths have gone out, and again, they look a good bunch of players. And we have faith in them, don't we? It's what Man United do.